Hello, one and all, on this Monday evening. I know a bit earlier than what I said, but I figured I didn't want to go head to head with the drawn and quartered fan edition. Just not a good thing to do. Instead, I'm going to head with Don Malin. Well, I am, but I didn't know I would be since he went live about 5 minutes ago, which is cool. Um, we are drawing my character Insecto. I have put out the link to a few people to join. Whether they do or not is a different question. So hopefully they do. And I'm not sure what else is going on besides that. So I guess we should get on with the show. Hello, Snakebit. How are you tonight? I am going to be drawing my character Insecto, as I've sometimes come to call him, the bug-eyed wonder, the high-flying. Okay, so shoot, I forgot to do something, but that's not important. Uh, I've been okay going through some rough stuff, but uh, you, I'm pretty good. You got character designs for sure. I think that's you, but you. Oh, you got your character designs good. That's good. Oh, uh, maybe we can get you on at some point to show them off, unless you got your own channel to show them off on. Uh, so, like I said, tonight, well, what sort of pose do I want them in? Uh, oh, I have I have them on my tuner hand actually. It's the artist who did it. Oh, cool. Are you guys coming up with a book soon or what? Oh, hey, Fetty. No. Well, thank you, Snake. I mean, yeah, thank you, Snake. How are you, Fetty? Oh, cool. Well, you know, for sure when you get the book ready, Saturday, let me know when you're possibly going live with it, and the Saturday after you go live, or the Saturday that you go live, we'll get you on here. Um, it's pretty much It's not 100% confirmed, but the people that are doing the Roddy Piper comic book, The Kilted Avenger, I will be having them on set. I should have be having one of them on book. It's not 100% confirmed, but it's something that I'm definitely been slowly working on. You know what? A little bit too big a bill for Insecto. Maybe we can even get you on before then, just, well, drawing or whatever, talking. Because like I said, at the moment, I'm going to be trying every Saturday evening or night for me, technically, to try and get somebody on with a book and promote it the best I can. Well, you're on my Twitter right now, so. No, I'm drawing my character Insecto. Uh, Snake. I love. I'm playing some Roblox. Roblox? Snake Bit. Are you I know a Zartan? I do know a Zartan. Okay. Check thy Twitter. Okay, no problem. Hey Ray, how are you? What's up, handsome? Me, I'm just, as it says, bugging out, drawing my character Insecto. What's up? What's up with you, Ray?
Hey, what's up, Rick?
Not much. I'm on a bit earlier than what I said earlier, just because I figured the drawn and quarters on then.
Yes, drawing
Vanity.
a quarters tonight. I'm going to be on Comet on with Chester Busby here in a little bit,
Yeah,
and then we got the drawing a quarters fan edition going on tonight,
yeah,
and
I guess.
yeah,
So I
I'm
didn't really
excited.
want to go. Didn't want to go really head to head with that. Heck, Malin's on right now too, so
Yeah, he is. He's doing a portfolio review, I believe,
and I just
but I'm going to get a little bit more work done on this before I have to stop working on it and actually pay attention to other stuff.
and you're on
But
drawn and quarter tonight too, right?
I am. So yes, this is
Nice,
what I have done so far for the cover for Scalpel Zero.
cool. Oh, what do we got here, Ray? Where's Brandon? I don't know. I actually did send him a link, so he could pop on. Ray says he's making dinner. Cool. Can't wait. I don't know what. I'm not sure whether I got a position on it this week or not, because the other night when Chester was on Manny's,
Mm-hmm.
which I think was Saturday, I said about wanting to be on, but when he read out the list, I didn't hear my name. So,
Ah, yeah,
or
it's some stiff
but
competition this week around. I don't know what exactly is going on.
yeah, but that's all right. I don't need to be on everyone, but
Right? I know I can dig it.
but then again, more I'm on, the more chances I have to win.
That's true. That is very, very true.
And Ray says that's, I believe he's talking for you. That looks good.
Oh, thank you very much.
Can't really win it if I'm not on it, right?
Right?
And I've just really got to just got to keep upping my game.
That's what we all have to do. All everybody. keep up in your game. If you keep up in your game, oh, you're gonna be set.
I would really like to get on the Pro Edition, and I don't even care if I win. It's just the exposure.
All right. Well, yeah, the Pro Edition's not about winning or losing. It's about how you play the game. It's about how you trash talk and expose yourself and how you play fair. No, you go, wow, that's really good. I mean, good lord, man. Did you have a seizure? You say stuff like that. Like, oh, yeah, here's a compliment. Wait a minute. No, no, we're supposed to be trash talking. I retract that statement. Yeah, so right now, I am going to be adding a whole bunch of little line stuff. That'll be cool detail once all the cross hatching is completed.
Well, thank you, Ray, for saying that I'm actually a winner to you.
That's right.
And that says exactly, and I show whether he said to anything to that's to my statement or yours or Ray's. But any of them, it's good to say exactly to, I guess, or all of them,
Yeah, yeah, I guess so. Seems legit.
because all of our statements were decent. Something to say exactly to.
Right? Wasn't any negative statements in there. There weren't any negative statements in there.
Actually, Laura Croft was a fairly simple thing to work with, too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and she can be very hard at the same time because she's so iconic that if
Yeah.
you don't capture the essence of the character, the picture can fall very flat.
Yeah. True. Who was doing it? Even with the pros doing it the other day, I didn't think all of them really captured her all that well.
No, Mike
Which
Miller
was,
definitely won that fair and square, hands down. Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous character. It was all of her sensual womanliness, and at the same time, she was still a bad uh, archaeologist. That says Indiana Jones. Never heard of her. I thought it was a fantastic picture that he did.
yeah, that's now my phone wallpaper says Snake Bit,
That's not a bad choice.
and he
That's
may
not a
be on
bad
here.
choice at all.
After he finishes dinner, Snakebit might be on here. He's got
All
a
right.
upcoming book. He's got
Oh,
some character designs. He
well,
was
we'd love
saying,
to
I'm
hear
not sure
about
what.
that stuff.
Yeah, chill a bit of it even before you get the things done.
I have to keep a careful eye on the time.
Yeah, I understand.
We have some major stuff went down in the world of Comicsgate today.
Yes, heard. Well, and we were talking about it a little bit earlier too on my
Yeah,
stream.
Cash
The whole
Grab has
thing.
now been rebranded to be Backstab. Words come from Cecil himself.
Guess that's going to rework. we rework the script.
Well, the problem is that Cecil, and all the joking and stuff aside, Cecil spent money on this, and these dudes have opted out. Um, and this is why it's important that you, this is why it's important that language is clear and admissible in court when you agree to do something.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
honestly, I feel that at this point, Nurkish um, and Tim Lim owe Cecil money.
yeah. Did they say why has there been anything said to why they backed out yet?
Oh, there's just been this infighting of people. Anytime somebody says, "Hey, man, maybe you should conduct yourself with a little more civility in public," someone else comes out and goes, "Oh, you're gatekeeping, virtue signaling, SJW." And it's like, nah, dude, I just said, could you please watch your mouth? You're in public.
They said that to
Um,
these. Who said that to who?
well, that's just been going on. That's just been something that's
Oh.
been going on.
Ray says, "I seen that's crazy." Because I know EBS was doing a video about it or did a video about it, which I have yet to watch.
Yeah, I was watching that one earlier today. So,
And he never
and I
gave
believe
any,
that this is. Hmm?
and he never said anything about. Was there anything said about the who, what, where, and why? All
Apparently, it
that.
was some sort of like dispute that started in chat, and but there were so many jokes thrown around that it was kind of hard to pick out like what was serious. But apparently, Tim Lim is upset that Trump Space Force and the Donald Trump Bunny cart comic are were not ever truly considered by EVS to be actual Comicsgate because they were political, and obviously so. Even though EVS, voted for Trump, but
Yeah.
apparently that's EVS's gatekeeping because he won't put his seal of approval on it. It's like, dude, Comicsgate is so much bigger than EVS. He's just prominent in it. That's all.
And he promoted it a little bit while it was out, too. He had Tim Lim
Oh
on
no,
his
he
channel.
yeah no, and Tim Lim was just kind of ungrateful about it.
And he said go back it a few times once he knew exactly what it was. Yeah, at first
Yeah.
he was a little bit off by it.
So good morning. What's going on, guys?
Holy
Oh,
cow! What is up, John Diller gaming the system?
Oh, just
not
got up
much.
and I seen Cross. I seen Cross over here drawing. I want to get on here and draw.
Cool. Yeah, I figured I'd get on early before, going head to head with Drawn and Quartered Edition.
So you're gonna be on there, right, Tank?
Oh yeah,
Nice.
oh yeah. I'm bringing everything. I'm bringing my A game in every way except my potato camera.
Now your camera
Yeah,
actually looks pretty good right now.
it's because the lighting's good right now. Wait till the sun goes down. My camera
Oh,
goes to sleep.
Ray says, "Yeah, that's why I'm scared to go on John's channel. I can come off a little too much, but I love this community." Says Ray.
you can come off a little too much what?
Oh, we were talking about baloney that's been going on today in Comic Skate that you may or may not know.
Oh,
Um,
I've been asleep.
Yeah,
Nurkic
What happened?
Nurkish and Tim Lim jumped ship on Cecil.
for cash.
What?
Yeah, they for cash grab, and I don't know if you've been following cash grab, but Cecil spent his own money on this. He's already bought like promo stuff and merch and stuff like that for this. So yeah, and they're kind of Nurkish and from what it looks like, Nurkish and Tim Lim and the Rose guy are fraction trying to fracture Comicsgate into like different camps and stuff. And it's like, look, um, you can't hijack Comicsgate. It's bigger than you. Sorry, it's bigger than Ethan. Even Ethan EVS admits that it's way bigger than him. He's just yet another player in the game.
Although a major
So,
player, mind you, but still, we can't
well,
have
yeah,
this. We can't have this drama.
no, it's unproductive.
It's
But
gonna
we'll
ruin
be
the
talking
mood.
about this on comics on Chester Busby's channel here in a little bit. Okay. Speaking of which, I gotta keep track of time. Okay.
Yeah, I think if we get too much more of this drama, for lack of a better way, BS, it's just gonna ruin Comicsgate.
No, it's we just have to weather the storm. This is just choppy waters that comes with any movement. I've seen
Yeah,
it all over the place with other movements.
yeah, but some of this, if they don't weather it right, it topples. And I
Oh,
not
what have
that
I
not that
gotten myself into? No, design wise here. I've decided to do something really cool design wise, and I'm like, now I don't want to do it, and I've already committed.
not that I want it to topple in the least. Don't get me wrong. It's just
No, I
gonna.
understand.
The big boys have to get their acts together, otherwise things go bad.
Well, the problem is that a lot of us, like myself, have nowhere else to go at this point.
Yeah, same here.
We've already been vilified by the hard left.
Yeah, and that's another reason. They need to get their acts together because a lot of people
Yeah,
are counting on this to go right.
yeah. And so when people try to hijack it with their political agendas, it's like, dude, that's kind of the whole thing about Comicsgate is, it's fine to have your politics, but they don't belong in the comics per se. That's not a Comicsgate thing. Go do your political comics somewhere else. Hit up the New Yorker. They like that kind of stuff.
Either that, or if you want to go the opposite to them,
Yeah,
go to Vox.
you know, go to the New Yorker, go to Breitbart, go wherever you're going to go with your little political comic, but go
Yeah.
there. This is not the place for that. Here we don't mind discussing the politics of comics, as long as they're not like shoved in our face, or if they
Yeah.
are shoved in our face, like Watchmen, then they'd better be a good read, like Watchmen.
Mm.
What a thing to wake up to, eh, John?
Yeah. So, what was the what is it that Nurkish and Timothy Lim don't see eye to eye with when it comes to Cecil?
That's what I am curious about myself. Apparently, it started with Timothy Lim not being happy about not being included in the giant roster of official Comicsgate's characters because his stuff was political.
Mm.
And that's why he wasn't included in that big picture that Mike did a while
But he
back.
was he was included. The bunny's on there.
Right? No, he wanted the Trump Space Force too. And it was just like, no, dude, we're not doing this.
It's like only anybody else has characters from their one book on. Like
Yeah. No, it's clown shoes, dude. It's clown shoes is what it is.
And Nurkish agrees with Tim on this.
Yeah, apparently. I have they broke off from Cecil earlier today and kind of started bad mouthing Ethan about how he's a gatekeeper.
See, our name is more poignant than ever.
Oh yeah, no, dude. Seriously, if I had another $2, I was gonna super chat. No, we are the gatekeepers. I would have spent $5 on that right then and there. But unfortunately, I've hit my advertising budget for the month. I even took away from my video game subscription budget to advertise.
That's what I'm talking about.
So, and I'm banking on that advertising paying through so I can go get some more money to buy more video game time. My logic is infallible.
All right. So, well, it's been kind of obvious the Trump Space Force and the thump thing is kind of way too political. Just
Yeah,
now, people say
exactly.
now. I know that people like EVS and Zach will say that the book is not as one-sided as it would appear to be just from the name
Right.
and all that. But just the name itself,
I'm
there's no.
sorry, dude. If I'm picking up a book named Presidential Space Force, I don't care who the president is, it better be a comedy through and through.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, because, like, since when did we start saying these presidents were any good?
well, and that's sort of what I
Exactly.
was saying. That's sort of what I was saying to one thing I was saying to Tank before you got on is, EVS has had, Tim on his stream. He's, said go check out the book. He's, once he found out who the guy was, what the book was about, he had nothing really negative to say about it except, it's not really his cup of tea, which is fine. But he also supported the guy, supported the book as, by saying go buy it.
Yeah.
And apparently, EVS was chastising people in Nurkish's Discord for language of some kind. And the only language I can see Ethan chastising people for is people dropping slurs. Because Ethan's pretty okay with every other form of cussing.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, one sec.
So,
Bye, Snake Bit. Have a good day. I'm not sure whether you're still here to hear that. He just said he had to go, so I figured I'd say
all
bye.
right, have a good one.
Yeah, like there's some, when you sit back and you listen to arguments against your political side and for your political side, and when you want to put your realistic hat on, and you have those arguments that are even for the sides that you agree with, where you're just like, that's a little weak, that's a little
Yeah, absolutely.
rhetorical, That's always kind of been how where the Timothy Lim has been sitting,
Yeah.
'cause, yeah. So I was like, yeah, you saw that coming, but
I mean, I'm not going to knock any. I mean, dude, I didn't like either of the candidates, dude. I have to agree with South Park on how they defined who we were voting for.
how did they do that?
I cannot repeat that on this channel because this is family friendly.
Damn
But
it!
let's just say a choice between a feminine hygiene product and a feces sandwich.
Well, that's a nice way to get around saying it.
Yes, it takes me a minute. I am kind of a living thesaurus.
Hey,
But
Winston. Sorry. Go on.
No, I was just saying, like, no, South Park nailed it. You know,
South Park nailed a lot of things on so many ways.
they do, dude. I mean, they go a
Like
little too.
I was trying to explain to my niece
Uh
what some of the downsides of smoking marijuana are, and I had to. And the only thing the best argument I brought up was the whole argument that what's his name is Randy gives to his son, where it says it
huh.
just makes it okay for you to be lazy and be okay with failure. You know what I mean? I was like, yeah, that's kind of what it
Yeah,
is.
there you go. That's right. If that's your recreation, you need to go pick a new recreation
Yeah.
because you know, I'm not gonna judge anybody by their personal recreational habits, no matter what, because that's them, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I will occasionally point out that that's kind of derpy.
Yeah, because I know when I used to smoke, it was yeah, you become okay with wasting your life and sitting around and hanging out at your friend's house after even in like I had a job and all that, but it was the whole point of still wasting your life because you would spend the entire rest of your day just bullshitting, zoning out, and watching that '70s show reruns. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, no, I know people like that, dude. I can't imagine a life like that. I'm so busy from the time I get up to the time I go to bed. I don't stop. If I'm not drawing, I'm doing admin or research, always moving the vehicle forward.
John Malin is on live right now. Wonder if I should
Yeah.
go dump
Nice.
a. Wonder if I should go dump a super
He's,
chat about the gatekeepers.
you should.
What do I say? That's not very long-winded, so I'm gonna pay $5 instead of $2.
Yeah, you should say something super long-winded.
Oh, damn it.
That's my problem when I. That's my problem when I. It's like, dang, I can't do it in 50 characters.
Mm.
I'm getting my money's worth. I have to think about this. I might just toss in some emojis just to fill some dead space.
Right? Yeah, I don't like doing that either.
Yep, we're talking about you, Winston. No, we're talking about we're talking about the whole. Well, we started talking a little bit about the whole Cecil thing, Cecil, Tim Lim, Nurkis thing. Now we're talking about John Malin.
And bombing his super chat with awesomeness.
It looks like he's drawing Gambit.
Oh, is he?
Who?
Malin. He's drawing like a Gambit, and there's some two guys in the foreground. It looks like they're having some sort of a misunderstanding over a game of cards. There's a spilled drink. Two guys pulled out guns.
Rutro. Oh, boy, bay. What a day.
So when do you start work, John?
Well, I got to be out the door at 5 o'clock, so I'll probably be leaving at like 4:45 to go get dressed real quick.
That's funny. I know that one all too well.
Winston Smith says, "No, I thought you were talking about weed smokers. That's why he thought you guys were talking about him."
Oh yeah, then we were talking about you. No. So what time is fan speak on? No, 8 o'clock, right?
Yeah.
You got about 15 minutes.
Yeah, which means I need to go in about 5 to 7.
Oh, that's what I meant. 15 minutes.
Oh, okay.
I figured you'd have to go earlier than the actual 8 o'clock.
Yeah, they're professional over there. They make you show up early so that you can make sure you got everything sounding good.
Yep. Got to do the mic checks, get all the levels balanced.
Although I have no
Chester runs a
idea.
tight ship.
Although I have no idea how to do all that. I do. A lot of times I do send out the thing early. I sent this one out 10 minutes early. This link. Winston says, "All back, Cecil, always. I'm liking your guys and Midnight's Cherries group of people. Thank you.
Why, thank you.
We
Yeah,
are
Midnight
now
Cherries.
apparently,
Let's go ahead. Sorry.
I was going to say, apparently now we're the gatekeepers. So
That's right.
it's not you guys anymore, it's the gatekeepers.
And we're terrible at our job. We're just letting just about anybody through. Except Nurkish. Because he smells of elderberries.
I gotta go and find out what's going on. Why do people keep changing stuff and doing things? Now I gotta go and watch videos.
Right? Man, that sounds too much like work.
I know, right?
Yeah, I know what you mean. EBS did a video about it. That might be the easiest one to look at.
Well, I pretty much understand the EVS's side of it. I gotta go find out Narkish's side of it now.
Yep. Gotta go get the other half of the story.
Oh yeah, and then I still gotta go research up the whole debacle that Boat Fire was talking about today.
Oh no, what happened over there?
No, she was just talking about the War Council. So I gotta go look that up. I don't
Yeah,
know.
those guys have been
I forget
ruffling
about
some
stuff.
feathers.
I don't know about things, so I let things go and go until now I'm completely lost.
No, I understand. Like the only thing I know about the War Council is that they've been ruffling feathers
Yeah.
and that they've been trolling pretty hard.
So I gotta see what they're doing.
Yeah, watch all that instead of John and Quarter, right? Fan edition.
I know. See, there's so many things going on.
That's why people should definitely tune into the Drawn and Quarter fan edition tonight on Chester Busby's channel, because Lordy Lou could y'all use a break from this nonsense
Yes.
and just
Mm-hmm.
get some art.
Winston says, "The lunatics are running the asylum!"
I don't think he said it like that.
Of course not. I added a laugh.
Yeah, John, it's called presentation.
Oh,
Gosh, have some flair for dramatic.
I was getting messages that I was being too dramatic this morning.
What were you doing?
I went on a tirade, pretty much extolling all of the good things about me and how great I am in my channel.
So business as usual then.
Mm-hmm. People
Oh,
didn't like
okay.
the fact that I gave myself 3 new titles this morning.
Oh no. What, pray tell, are your new titles?
Well, aside from the winner of the Drawn and Quartered Fan Edition, Drawn and Quartered, and the winner of the Drawn and Quartered Pro Edition, and the #1 fan artist of Comicsgate, and also the official fan artist of Comicsgate, I am also now the keeper of the gate, and I am also the father of ravens and the winner of all competitions.
Actually, Joshua was already giving that one to you. Winner of all Joshua was giving you the winner of all competitions.
All right.
Anyways, Winston says, "No, I said it exactly like that." And to whomever, I'm not sure, you are humble. Not sure whether that's
Yes.
to me.
Well,
Me
John
saying
Dillard
that's probably to me
is
because I'm
not.
super humble.
That's right. He's way more humble than you ever will be.
That guy say, he's like, I'm so humble, I'm practically Jesus. I think that was Joshua that said that. I was rolling on the floor when I heard that.
Oh, it's just too much.
was Wilson Smith says, "Laugh out loud."
Winston.
Winston.
Winston. Do 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 do.
Yeah.
Yep, pretty much.
Yep, yep, yep. I want to get through a couple. Actually, we did have a few weeks without drama and Comicsgate, but now we're just it seems like every week we're getting it again.
Well, it's gonna happen. We live in a reactionary, overly sensitive culture, and even the people who rally against the enforced politics and bad writing and bad art and comics these days are some of those really sensitive folk.
Yeah,
Even though they're just sensitive about different things, it's like, oh, touchy, touchy. Sounds a little touchy. And some of these folks, they get behind the keyboard. It's like they had a whole box of Wheaties for breakfast. They're ready to take on the whole world.
yeah. You just gotta get over themselves. It's not all about you.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to get going.
Okay, we will see
Yeah,
you.
Cross, I gotta get going too. I gotta get ready for work.
Yeah, no problem. I understand.
All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you for having me on, sir.
All
Yeah.
right, see you guys later.
See you on Manny's probably later tonight, unless he's not doing anything because of being on the John and Quarter. Uh, Drawn and Quartered is on Chester's channel, Ray, and we may or may not be on Manny's afterwards. I have yet to. Nobody's confirmed with him yet. I don't think.
Let me finish blacking out this window, then I'll go. The
Hi,
dog
Jim.
next door going crazy. I don't know what's going on.
Ray says, "Hey, John, I think that Rick's drawing your character Insecto."
Yeah, it looks like it. I don't know what you're doing, Rick. You need to stop. You're copying my original character.
Yep. But mine's male. Has been into comics all his life. Prayed to become a superhero, and it finally happened.
And was it everything he ever dreamed of?
Not exactly. He was more hoping for a Superman type character, but he got this bug eyed Wonder Guy type guy. This insectoid guy.
Well, the Lord gives and the Lord takes away. Blessed be the name of the Lord.
But he makes the best out of it. Uses all his comic book knowledge to become the best superhero ever.
What lessons did he learn from being into comic books his whole life that would allow him to be a great hero?
Realizing everybody's capabilities, being able to sum up, different characters, sum up things. I'm not sure how to put it exactly, but not giving in when the villains seem to be winning. I don't know. It gets more explored. I just made
Oh,
that
so
up.
it's not actually meta. Like for instance, he wouldn't say, "Well, because of the comics that I've read, I know how to defeat certain types of bad guys." It's more like he uses it as inspiration for morality.
Well, that, but he's gonna because he's read for some reason. He's learned a lot of team dynamics from reading Justice League type books and all that.
Hmm.
How to work all the characters, everybody together. So he's going to be the leader of my Justice League.
I see.
Uh, and
All right. Well, I'm gonna get off my
um,
laptop here, Rick, and I'm gonna hop on my phone so I can be in the chat. And
okay,
I got to get ready for work, though. I got to get going.
yeah, no problem. I
But thanks for
understand
having
very
me
much.
out. Thanks for shooting me the link. I appreciate it.
No problem.
And all you guys in the chat, uh, thank
Get
you very
ready
much
for
for joining.
John.
Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Oh, Ray says your character sounds very soy. Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, you'll have to read more to know that he's not soy.
All right. Peace out, Rick.
Peace out. Okay, what do we have here? Ray says, Tank, I Spectre, you can draw gloves. Joshua says, "Hey, John Dillard, giving the system, hail Raven." And of course, Ray said, "Sounds soy." I don't know always how to put things into words properly. Okay, anybody else got any questions or anything in the chat? Any comments? Are there any comments from this peanut gallery? Down to 2 viewers. Oh well. Let's see what this and Chester is live. You know what? I did that really. Some of this the wrong color. So what colors is he going to be, Rick? He is gray for the most part. His whole body is gray. His belt's yellow. His emblem is yellow. Technically, I'm colored in a spot that's supposed to be gray. His eyes are yellow. His antennae are yellow, and his wings have a bluish tinge to them. Because I've done the emblem a couple different ways, with and without, but I forgot more recently I've decided to make sure the outline's there and these little holes are there. Because if I do it right and they're gray, they look sort of like bug eyes and a bug mouth with the way I've stylized the eye on his chest. And it was never intended to be that, but when I originally did it, but I think it looks cool. Make it look. Let's see whether I can find one of my iPad that I did it right. Or not iPad, my thing. Not sure how well you can see that, but as you notice, with the eye like that and those colored gray, that sort of looks like an eye there and an eye there, like a pupil eye, not the letter I, and that a mouth. And I thought when I really discovered that that was Insecto. Um, Actually, I might put the yellow in. I was just going to do the orange, but and I might put a little bit of gray in. Just do that eyes. So it looks properly. His chest emblem. I'm not going to do all the gray for him right now. Hopefully that's good enough for now. Well, we got 3 people here. Okay. So that is the bug-eyed wonder. That is Insecto, the high-flying one. I'm not sure whether I can do for his wings. He is my own creation. With some lettering. That's not his lettering. So thanks everybody for tuning in. Please hit that like button, subscribe if you've yet to subscribe. Um, not sure. Um, Hit the notification bell to be notified as to when I have stuff going up. And check out my other content. Please be sure to subscribe to Good Dog Press, John Dillard, the Gaming System, Tank, Ferret. And remember, this Saturday we should be having um, one, if not both, of the creators of the Roddy Piper comic, the Roddy Piper comic. So be sure to tune in. That should be Saturday around 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, somewhere between 10 and 11 Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to be out that day, so I'm not quite sure what time I'm going to get home. So, but as soon as I'm home, I will have the stream set up and everybody invited. So again, thank you very much for tuning in. Be sure to check out my other content, comment, share, and check out all my links in my description, my Twitter and Instagram, my web page, my Instagram. I said Instagram, DeviantArt, all that. So bye for now. God bless. It seems to have been a short stream tonight. God bless. We'll see everybody later.